Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today might be a long video. I just got several things to show you all, and we'll jump right in. But this is my sketchbook that I showed some of you the other day, and I tried to finish it even while we were on vacation. I took it on the airplane with me and tried to finish it. But let me move you guys down a bit. Try to not have as much glare. And trying to fix it. Just this is my rendition of my sketchbook. I love to paint in it, and then you use your stamps and what have you. And some collaging in here as well. Some stuff, like I said, is collaging, and like I draw these little figures all the time, and this is watercolor. I drew the little coffee cup, and I did like my pear picture. Then I decided to add all this to it. I drew this lady, painted her in, and then painted this little flower arrangement, and decided to add a lot to it. And did these pelicans. And some lady I've been watching, she loves to draw her plants. And I've decided to do the same thing. My little rendition of San Francisco with watercolors, and buildings with watercolors, markers, my plant again. Try to draw a old world building. My chicken rendition. Some more chickens I drew. And this scenery, and I forget, somewhere like Greece with all the boats. Drew the paper flowers. Drew all these flowers and decided to add flower stamps in the background. Drew this lady, these chickens, and this old farmhouse with all the daffodils, and coming down this road with a little fence. And drew much of this on here, the lady, the flower, drew the chair. Supposed to be a basket of flowers. This lady, and she was in one of my books, so I cut her out and put her in here. Some more chairs. Another little painting. Sketch this lady, this man, these little figures. I like to watch Bob Blass, and he do these little figures and stuff. I watch him all the time. I could probably credit him with most of my art. It's not great, but he said do it 100 times. Draw 100 faces. 100 people. And he's right. I've not even got to 100, but nor am I perfect either, so keep drawing. Drawing, drawing, drawing. Here's my froggies again. I happened to come by those. I was drawing this lady and come by this picture I had thrown, you know, cut it out, thrown it in my pile. And I was going to put it in here somewhere, didn't know this picture, so I finally found her. And would you believe how that matched? Never in a million years. It's just ideas to give you all to, if you want to try your own sketchbook, you don't even have to draw. Just find pictures that look like they've been drawn. This one's quite much. You know, add your building, put stamps on top of it. I think I was drawing her on the airplane. I think I drew this one on the airplane. Just doodle, draw, what have you. Experiment. These were out of the collage soup. I thought I'd just put a lot of stamps down on this one. Oh, and this is another idea, like make a bullet journal. And I had some back chat, and then, you know, took your little hole punch and just punched out some black dots. So that's just some great ideas for a sketchbook. And I don't have but 100 ideas to show you all. So this was just a little journal, and I thought I'd go through my travel magazine and just pull out every picture of somewhere. And I was tearing it out. I thought, okay, here's my thing that I'm not going to use scissors. You know, and do it like that, and then go back in with your stamps. Try to get this in focus. I thought that would look pretty neat with stamps. Some of them even aren't all the way glued in because I did not know if I wanted to put something else under them or what. But I just went through and tore up a bunch of pictures for an idea for, you know, like a travel sketchbook, scrapbook. Just sketch in it, doodle in it, just do stamps. I didn't even finish this project yet, because I think I have 20 projects going on, plus all the soup books. And I said I wasn't going to let it pile up, but I probably got about 8 baskets or so over here with different soup books in them and what have you. Okay, so that's number 2. So then I got these Dina Wakley, this, just trying to look for the little, I can't find them right now, the little thing, oh, here they are, the brushes. I don't know what these brushes are for, but they're like the size of toothpicks, so I don't know that I'll ever use those, but they come with them. But they look better quality in the picture, but it was the combo pack with 1, 2, and 3. And the book really goes this way, but for flipping purposes, I'm kind of disappointed, but I didn't see the quality of the really dark colors in these books like I wanted. The vibrant, I didn't see a whole lot of vibrant blues, the greens, but I'm going to show you what I did with mine. And I'm going to pull out some along the way. I love that green. But see, it's not much of it. Everything in each of these books looks, I don't know. I'm just not finding the colors that I did in our bigger books. You know, I want a whole page of red. I want the deeper, darker colors. Some are okay. So we'll tear this one out. And then I had the dilemma that I said, you know, am I going to sit here and tear all of them apart? So I tore right many of them apart. And then I said, well, maybe I could just work in the book, use each page like you would a journal page, and just, you know, do your little journal. Hey, is that one upside down? But anyway, see, I want a page like that, but even that's not the greens and blues, even though it's dark. I like it. But see, this here's a bland page. I'm going to show you what to do with those. This one here I like, but I wish it was darker. I'm just not... This one here is more like it, but still it's not enough. I want to see that, you know, like all over the whole page. I'm seeing more muted tones, not a bunch of, I want the greens and blues, dark purples, and what have you. So, I got some over here that I pre-painted. Okay, these on top haven't been. Let's see. Okay, I think I started with these. And, you know, this is one coat. Have to get in focus. Let's move my camera this way. Doing greens and blues and oranges. Some of them, like I said, we'll need a second coat. So let's pick out a few. We're going to pick out a few, and I'm going to put a second coat. I like this one. I think I may want to put a second coat on that one. I like this one. I think it's showing up darker to you all on the video than I have it. And I don't think this had any color whatsoever, just the letters. This one didn't have any color. Basically just this light blue, this circle, and that's about it. Might put some yellow on that, see what that does. Might put some more yellow on that one, see what that does. More yellow on this one. More yellow. Put yellow over top of this one, see what that does. Yellow. Okay, so we're going to today use, I have picked out some colors. Yellow ochre. This was the paint that I got off of Amazon. Yellow ochre. This here is kind of like orange, says orange, but orange yellow. I think that's the one I use most. And I don't tend to use these bright yellows, the lemony yellows, but for sake of argument, we're going, who knows, I might be wrong. And this one here, I definitely would, lemon yellow, I would never pick. Could be wrong. But then we may have to mix some of them. Okay, so here's the new ones we just got out of, and I got glue on this. Okay, so, okay, we're going to use the lemony yellow. Okay, I might have been wrong. I'm supposed to have on gloves too. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to use some of this orange yellow. We'll just put it on half of it. I love, you know, just the deepness of the yellows. Try this. Makes all the difference. Try ochre. The deeper of all the yellows. And you know, it could be even deeper than this, guys. You know, like if you add the white. I've always said, you know, never add just the color by itself. But on this application, I'm using color by itself because it's, you know, more translucent. And this medium yellow, which I like that. Can't complain. Kind of, it got darker as it went below. Okay, here's one that's all purpley. We'll start out with the lemony yellow. Okay, I'm going to try the orange yellow. Not going to paint it there where my finger is. Okay. Try this green one. I just think yellow goes with anything. We won't paint the face. That's pretty cool. See, this one has hardly any color, so we'll start out with the lemony. We'll leave one corner bare. Does so much. So much. Look, no color. Some of you may like that. I prefer a deeper tone. Okay, here's, see, was it these? Okay, so I did the green. Plus this one here is 1 ply now, not 2 ply like those others over there. I'm going to use the lemony yellow. Use this is the regular yellow, this one here. Oh, look how it just makes that pop so much better. Okay, let's use the orange. So much better. And even, you know, I thought about putting some black, which we may have to try that, some black in my tray, and I was going to water it down and just splat a bunch of these. So we may try that out. Look how that pops. You don't have to be an artist. No way, shape, or form. So much better. Let's try this ochre back here. Pick up some lemony yellow. better. One that had some red in it. See. This one here needs to be darker. Taking the orange. This is the second coat. Much better. Take this one here. You don't have to do the whole thing, just do some of it. Much better. This ochre yellow. I love ochre yellow. I'll leave this over here light. Okay, so I'm going to get out some black. Okay, so I put a little bit of paint, about quarter size, and some water. And this is the brush that had the yellow on it. I'm going to see if I can use this brush. Went and put me some gloves on. And I'm just going to try to sling some on it. Okay, it's a little darker on camera. And I may dry some of these to let you all see what it looks like. I like that. A little bit thicker. I like that. I don't know if I have enough room for all these. I think it looks better on camera than it does from what I'm seeing, but it might look better when it dries. Oh yeah, well I guess we could do that too, let it run some. Like that. Much better. Take the other end. Since it had scribblies on it, I think I took the other end. Looks pretty good. Try that again. All on one side. Let's see, I'll try to make that run. Interesting. I'm running out of room on my table. Okay. Here's the one with the Dina Wakley face. And even, you know, you could take your black marker and, you know, do some doodles or something, what have you. I don't know, but it may look better with when it's dry. And here's the one that didn't have much at all. Let's see, I'm going to take this thing. It's the cap to the washi tape cap. Let's see what this does. Love it. Whoa, too much. But we're going to love it anyway. We're going to love it anyway. Love it. Love it. Here's one with the scribblies. Oh, love that too. Not bad. Not bad. I didn't even dip this. I just took what was left. What was left. And you know, I'm not good at mark making, so kind of my second way of trying to recreate some of that. Let's see, get this one back over here. I guess, you know, you could do bigger circles. For the most part, I think I like it. Okay, so after I almost dried these with the heat gun, I thought maybe try, I kept all my little dots from Dots and Whatnots, and I think we'll just dump them out. And I thought we would add some to it. See if that adds anything. Yeah, of course it's going to add something. I don't know if they're going to be hard for me to pick up. And then the glue's got a purple hue to it till it dries. Let's see. Let's add this big orange dot. You know, it looks better if it's interrupting something. See, it's like I lack the light. That might be a little better. Okay. Might add some green dots. Maybe a black half dot. Okay, maybe not over her mouth. Down here. I think it will look good with orange dots. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Do this one with the moon head. Maybe this yellow. Try this green one. Maybe a orangey one. Something like this one, maybe, that doesn't have much color. See, maybe the green one might look good. Here's this one. I don't know if I'll get this one to stick on the edge or not. I like that. Just the black dots. And let's see. Maybe this one. With some glitter. It's got a little bit of shimmer. And I don't think I'm going to sit here and do all of them, but here, the way the little dots look when I dried it with the heat gun. Some of them I stuck a paper towel on. Oh, that's the one I just showed you all. I do like this one, even though after it dried. Here's the green one, which I smeared it. There's one of the others. Okay, so I got one more project to show you all. Okay, so here's my last project. So, okay, let me move you back up. Okay, so I started out with this white or beige cardstock that I had bought like almost 2 reams of, I guess. Thought I could run this through my printer, which I can't, so it's just been sitting over there. So I thought I'd start another book and maybe put this in a, you know, a 3-ring binder. So I just took a bunch of, okay, so I said I wanted this to be like the green, maybe go for antique look. And then so I did a bunch of pinks. And you know, you can see I've just grabbed random pink sheets And, okay, so then I went through and spritzed the sheets with, I do have this Dylusions, but you can't go by mine because I've mixed them. And sometimes I even use the little oil, not the oil, but the, let me get one of them. These Ranger alcohol ink, sometimes I'll throw some of that in there. And, you know, to use those ups, you know, when you just don't want the straight alcohol, you know, you can still add the water or put it in when that gets low. But anyway, so this was after using the paper pads, and I'll try to show you, I think I've showed you all this before, like this, this was a Bo Bunny paper pad. And then I used, my desk is so full. Okay, then I used Park Lane that has the vintagey maps and the grids and what have you. And then I took some from this one called Heirloom. And I think I might have showed you all that the other day. It's hard to show you a whole paper pad. Okay. So, you know, after I did that, like I said, I spritzed it with that. And then, like here was the green one. And I took Distress Spray Stain. This is peeled paint. And this hadn't been mixed. And then I spritzed it with a little bit of Distress Spray Stain walnut stain. And I just let it puddle up and I let it sit overnight. Here's another with some yellow spray. May have been like something like Pure Sunshine. Here was the vintagey maps. And just a bunch of book paper. Okay, so I got from putting the paper down to spray inking it. And then, okay, so here's some that I've been working on. You know, this came from the Collage Soup. And I went ahead and, you know, it just wasn't speaking to me, so I put the lines with the little micro markers. And these all come from Collage Soup. And here was another one. This is not Collage Soup, but these here are. And you see how the borders, they're really not speaking to me, so let me see if I have any others yet. Now I think I had this one if you want to use this lady. I was sort of just testing out what went with what. Here's this man. And we'll see how he just pops against the one. Now this was the darkest one of all of them. He seems to pop really good against that one. And then, like I said, it has no border, so then I decided, this is a finished one. I grabbed the, you know, I have all these scissors that put the borders on. And it's sort of like a postage stamp. It's what I want to call it, postage stamp border. But it seems to make that pop. And even I had grabbed a box full of inks here, and I had grabbed this pink distressed ink, picked raspberry, sorry. And I had sort of went over it, you know, just going like this. And her hat was a little more white, which I liked it white. And let's see, let's go over this one with, I think I'm going to use this Mermaid Lagoon. See, of course, these are not new either. But it may outline the, which is a good thing, outline the squares. And I'll turn it back around here in a minute. Okay, I think I'm going to put some, maybe we'll use some pink. No, that's not speaking to me. See. This peacock feathers. Just thought about, let's take these ones that I haven't put any stain on and see how they do. So we'll go back to the picked raspberry. Not really speaking to me. We'll try the distressed peacock feathers. No, it's not. Try peacock feathers on here. It's semi-okay. Pink. That one. And we'll go ahead and spray these. Okay, I have the first one in here, and I guess we'll use this peeled, let me see. I think I'm going to take this other one, which I'm not sure what's in it. The green. This one here, well, it was the yellow one, but I think I may have put green in it. It's supposed to be lemon zest, but I'd added some green. And take this other. Now this one is right. It's, peeled paint. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll put that one aside. And this pink. And I don't know what's in this one because I filled one of these bottles from, you know, Bath and Body Works. If your spray bottle doesn't work, I use these little bottles too because they don't, you know, they're not gunked up. And on top of it, everything smells better. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me wipe the cap off. And it did okay. You know, I guess if you wanted to, you know, you could make splats with the alcohol ink. Let me see. This here is Sailboat Blue. And we're just going to make some splats. Since I've not yet tried that. Not splats, but dots, I guess. Probably after it seeps and dries in. Maybe it will look better. As they dry, you can see they're kind of expanding. And see how that goes against the other, you know, see how it does against the spray stain. I guess even if you wanted to, you could, I don't know, spray it with water or something. I'm not going to, I guess you could use alcohol, but that'd be at your own risk. I don't want to say to, and it starts something harmful when you mix these inks with it. Let's see if, let's see. I think it was water. This is another one of those Bath and Body Works things. This one is just water. I'm really not getting no different. It's just wetter. But anyway, hope I've inspired you today to go out and create. And if you could, give me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. And as always, see y'all tomorrow.